Within the world of outlaw motorcycle clubs, the Hells Angels are among the most notorious and feared organizations. Yet, in the shadows, there exist other clubs whose brutality and reputation for violence have earned them respect, and even fear from the Angels themselves. These are the biker gangs that stand out for their ruthlessness, criminal enterprises, and ability to inspire terror across the outlaw scene. Sons of Silence Motorcycle Club. The Sons of Silence Motorcycle Club, SOSMC, is an international outlaw motorcycle organization founded in 1966 in Niwot, Colorado, USA. With more than 250 members spread across 35 chapters in 12 U.S. states and Germany, the Sons of Silence rank as the 6th largest motorcycle club in the world, following the Hells Angels, Bandidos, Outlaws, Pagans, and Mongols in size and influence. Recognized by the U.S. Department of Justice as a criminal organization, the club's history is deeply intertwined with the evolution of the American outlaw biker culture. The club was founded by Bruce "the Dude" Richardson, a former U.S. Navy serviceman. After Richardson stepped down, Leonard Lloyd J.R. Reed Jr., another Navy veteran, became the national president. Reed played a key role in shaping the club's direction, and together with attorney and motorcyclist Richard Lester, he helped establish the Colorado Confederation of Clubs in the 1990s to improve communication among motorcycle clubs and reduce conflicts. While the club's origins lie in the Rocky Mountain region and the Midwest, the Sons of Silence began expanding beyond Colorado as early as 1968, starting with a chapter in Iowa. In 1998, they opened their first international chapter in Munich, Germany, followed by several others across the country. The club has maintained a long-standing alliance with the Hells Angels, although its members are known for maintaining a fiercely independent and aggressive identity. Vagos Motorcycle Club. Founded in 1965 in San Bernardino, California, the Vagos Motorcycle Club, also known as the Green Nation, is one of the most formidable outlaw groups in the world. Their emblem depicts Loki, the mischievous Norse god, riding a motorcycle, symbolizing chaos and rebellion. The Vagos are instantly recognizable by their green attire and denim jackets, adorned with the club's distinctive patches. Today, they boast approximately 4,000 members across 200 chapters, with a strong presence in Arizona, California, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Nevada, Oregon, Utah, and Missouri. Internationally, they have chapters throughout Europe and Mexico, including Baja California, Jalisco, and Mexico City. In 2013, the club expanded further into Sweden and Australia, extending its reach across the globe. Their insignia was originally designed by a member of the San Bernardino, or Burdu, chapter while serving time in prison. The imagery, Loki on a motorcycle over a green background, reflects the club's rebellious spirit. Members often wear jackets marked with SoCal, California, or other chapter names, along with additional symbols, like the number 22 representing the 22nd letter of the alphabet, V for Vagos, and a Loki head patch. Full members receive the MF patch, meaning motorcycle family, after completing a probationary period. The Vagos have been linked to numerous violent incidents and criminal operations. One of the most infamous occurred on September 23, 2011, at John Esquaga's Nugget Casino in Sparks, Nevada, where a confrontation between the Vagos and the Hells Angels ended in a deadly shooting. Jeffrey Pettigrew, the president of the Hells Angels San Jose chapter, was killed, and several others were injured. Vagos member Ernesto Manuel Gonzalez was arrested and charged with Pettigrew's murder. Another member, Gary Rudnick, vice president of the Vagos Los Angeles chapter, later admitted to instigating the fight and pled guilty to second-degree murder. The aftermath of the incident led to multiple arrests and intensified the long-standing hostility between the two rival clubs, Mongols Motorcycle Club. The Mongols Motorcycle Club was established in California in 1969. Though smaller than the Vagos, they have built a reputation for extreme violence, discipline, and expansion into new territories. In recent years, the Mongols have rapidly grown their presence in Australia, catching the attention of both local law enforcement and rival clubs, such as the Comanchero and Rebels motorcycle clubs, which are also expanding aggressively. The Mongols are known for their strict hierarchy, loyalty among members, and ongoing rivalries with the Hells Angels. Their black and white emblem, depicting a Mongol warrior on a motorcycle, has become one of the most feared symbols in outlaw biker culture. These groups, the Sons of Silence, Vagos, and Mongols, represent some of the most dangerous and influential forces in the outlaw motorcycle world. Though the Hells Angels continue to dominate in size and notoriety, these rival clubs have carved out their own legacies through brutality, expansion, and an unwavering commitment to the outlaw code. The Pagans Motorcycle Club. The Pagans began as a legitimate motorcycle club in Maryland in 1959, originally riding Triumph motorcycles and promoting camaraderie among bikers. However, by the early 1970s, the group had shifted away from its original ideals and turned toward criminal enterprise, including weapons trafficking. Despite having a relatively small membership compared to some larger clubs, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, classifies the Pagans as one of the Big Four organized crime motorcycle groups in the United States, alongside the Hells Angels, Bandidos, and Outlaws. Over the years, the Pagans have forged strong connections with other criminal organizations, including the Aryan Brotherhood and elements of the Italian Mafia. Their reputation for violence and their deep involvement in organized crime have made them one of the most feared biker groups in America. The Bandidos Motorcycle Club. Founded in 1966 in Texas, the Bandidos Motorcycle Club is one of the largest and most influential outlaw motorcycle gangs in the world. The club has an estimated 2,500 members operating across more than 22 countries, and their presence continues to grow. The Bandidos' motto, "We are the people our parents warned us about," reflects their unapologetically defiant identity. They have been involved in turf wars and violent confrontations around the world, particularly in Canada, Scandinavia, Germany, the Netherlands, and Australia, often clashing with rival groups like the Hells Angels and Rebels MC. A particularly notorious event occurred in Waco, Texas, where a confrontation between rival clubs erupted into a gunfight, leaving 9 people dead and dozens injured. The incident underscored the ongoing volatility and deadly nature of biker gang rivalries in the United States. The Outlaws Motorcycle Club, AOA. The Outlaws Motorcycle Club, also known as the American Outlaws Association, AOA, was founded in Illinois in 1935, making it one of the oldest motorcycle clubs in existence. The group expanded internationally in 1993, establishing chapters in France and later in the United Kingdom, where at least one death has been linked to gang-related violence. The Outlaws' slogan, "Adios Angels, die in outlaw states," reflects their long-standing hostility toward the Hells Angels. Despite multiple convictions for crimes such as murder, drug trafficking, racketeering, and theft, the club maintains that it is not a criminal organization and insists that it has learned from past mistakes. The Blue Angels Motorcycle Club. Founded in 1963 in Glasgow, Scotland, the Blue Angels are considered the oldest 1% motorcycle club in Europe. Despite their name and their emblem, which features imagery inspired by the American Civil War, their behavior has been far from angelic. The Blue Angels are infamous for their violent confrontations, both within the United Kingdom and abroad, particularly in Belgium and Spain. Their reputation for intimidation and brutality that includes numerous assaults, robberies, and clashes with rival gangs. One of their most notorious attacks involved a violent assault on members of the Nomads Riders, resulting in charges of attempted murder. The Headhunters Motorcycle Club. The Headhunters began as a street gang before evolving into a motorcycle club. Known for their exclusivity and violent nature, the group quickly built a reputation as one of the most feared in their region. Originally consisting of around 30 members, the club has since expanded to several hundred. Their emblem, a skull of a burning demon with twisted horns, symbolizes their aggressive and intimidating identity. The club's history is marked by brutal incidents, including the stabbing of rival gang leaders, murder convictions, and charges related to aggravated robbery and kidnapping. Their violent reputation has made them one of the most dangerous outlaw motorcycle organizations in the Southern Hemisphere. The Rebels Motorcycle Club. Founded in Queensland, Australia in 1969, the Rebels Motorcycle Club is one of the most well-known and powerful outlaw biker organizations in Australia. Their patch features a Confederate flag and the skull of a Confederate soldier, imagery borrowed from American Civil War symbolism. Although the Rebels claim to be a law-abiding motorcycle club, they have been linked to drug trafficking, weapons offenses, stolen goods, and violent clashes with rival gangs. Their strict membership requirements, military-style discipline, and large stockpile of firearms have helped cement their reputation as one of Australia's most formidable outlaw clubs. These clubs represent the darker side of motorcycle culture, where loyalty, power, and reputation often come at the cost of violence and crime.